Quit talking about AI, get a real job. Listen, I appreciate the sentiment, guys, but I'm not gonna stop. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. AI is fundamentally changing the way the entire world works. It's transforming everything. And men, you gotta wake up. You have to wake up. And I don't have all the solutions, but what I will tell you is that there are trillions of dollars being put into artificial intelligence over the coming years. There's gonna be tremendous opportunity, but there's gonna be tremendous loss too. I covered this in a video a few days ago, put a link to it here. Salesforce just fired 45% of their customer service staff. Covered another video a few days ago. College graduates can't find jobs. These are your kids, dudes. These are your children who are spending their entire lives going to college, and they have these hopes and dreams, and those careers are not gonna exist anymore in the future. This is why it's so important to me, because I'm a man and I recognize that in order for me to be happy and fulfilled, have a meaningful life with purpose, I need to be relevant, I need to be respected, and I need to be financially free. And that's what I want for everyone out there. And look, I don't make a lot of money doing this. The revenue has been up 25% month over month for the last 5 months, so I appreciate you for being here. But I don't make a lot of money recording these YouTube videos. I do it because it gives me a sense of purpose. People that walk daily live on average 10 years longer. And frankly, it drives my wife crazy when all I do is talk about AI. I'm glad to have a community of men here that can have these conversations. And I see them in the comments. I had a video the other day, it got 600 comments. That's why I'm here, guys. It's not because I'm making a ton of money, okay? I really enjoy doing it. I love talking to you. If you are new here, I run a small business. I have a small business that does media production for clients and customers. I'm the CMO for a SaaS company doing 3.5 million in ARR. We're trying to scale that up to 30 and have a $300 million exit. I'm leading teams, about a couple different teams, about a half dozen people each, maybe a dozen. I don't have to do this. Today, I was in meetings all day. I don't even have a well thought out plan for today's video, but I wanted to get on here because I am committed to you. I'm committed to the men who are about to go through one of the most challenging times in human history. Exciting, great opportunity, but huge challenges. And I'm committed to you. That's why I'm here. I committed to bringing you a fresh video 6 days a week. On Sunday, I rest, I go to church, I spend time with my family, I commune with my Creator, but 6 days a week, I am here with you and for you and communicating with you. It's important, and I enjoy it, and I think that you're worth it. So, for that comment the other day that said, oh, get a real job, listen, that's fine. If you don't want to watch the videos, that's okay. And frankly, every time you leave a comment, it helps me reach another man that needs to hear the message. But the deal here, guys, is that AI is coming. Jobs are at risk, businesses are at risk, and there's going to be great opportunity. And listen, it's important to me that you're successful. And it's important to me that, we're able to raise the next generation up, because strong men create good times. And we're living in a world now where it's a lot of weak men creating bad times. And you may disagree with me, and that's fine, but that's why I do it. At any rate, I'm glad that you're here on the channel. I appreciate it. That's a little bit about who I am. Oh, by the way, also married for over 10 years. I have 2 young kids. I coach baseball. I run these organizations. I work out. I'm part of a men's group at church. I play basketball on Saturday mornings. It's not like I don't have other things I could be doing with my time. You know what I'm saying? But I do this because I enjoy it. It gives me a sense of purpose, and I know that you guys out there enjoy it. And I know there's men out there that feel like me, that understand that the world is changing and that our livelihoods and our families is at risk, fundamentally at risk. But it doesn't mean we're not up for the challenge. So with that said, I appreciate you being here. If you believe in what I just said, then I appreciate the like, the subscribe, the comment. But I do want to leave you with just one quick AI tip, because this is an AI channel. And I'm just going to kind of explain a quick project that I was working on today, and one of the reasons why I'm kind of behind on my release schedule. So anyway, today we were going, one of the organizations I work with, we have a lot of bloat. There's a lot of bloat. There's a lot of projects being worked. It's not always clear who's responsible for it, what the timeline is. how do we measure what success is? Who's responsible for green lighting it? What are the checkpoints? And in the timeline, all this types of stuff is important. How much is it going to cost? What is the expected return on investment? All these questions are being put out there, right? And what we did this past couple weeks is have all the team members who are working on a project or thinking about working on a project to submit this form. And I met today with the founder of the company and another one of the leaders. And before that meeting, this is what I did. I took all the responses and I fed them using Zapier, which is an API tool, into my OpenAI account. So all the responses go into OpenAI, and I prompted OpenAI with all those responses and explained, this is the purpose, review these responses. Here's the business that we're trying to grow. What are your thoughts? What are the leaks? What are the opportunities? What are the KPIs? Who should be responsible for this? What's a realistic timeline? And I want you to give me a ranking between 1 and 10 on how important this project is. And I want you to populate all those results into our Google Drive in a Google Doc. And so it did that. 17 of these, it reviewed all of them. And when we went into this meeting, we were much better prepared. We had a much better idea of what questions needed to be asked. Responses were shared with the team members that submitted them. And it gave us a much clearer handle on what we're working, what we shouldn't work on, what needs to be axed. All this was kind of clarified. And this is a work in progress, clearly, but I just want to share that quick idea that you maybe aren't leveraging ChatGPT enough as a strategic partner. It's not going to solve all of your problems, guys, but as a strategic partner, it is incredibly, incredibly powerful. Again, thanks for watching the video. Do me one favor, before you log off, if you've watched this far, props to you. You are the freaking man. And what I would ask for you is in the comments below, leave a comment. Type one way that you have used AI this week as a strategic partner. How have you used AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Llama 3, Grok, whatever you use? In the links below, in the comments below, leave an example of how you have specifically used AI as a strategic partner this week. I would love to hear it. If it's a great idea, I will pin you to the top. This is what we do here, boys. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to be relevant, respected, financially free. That is why I'm here. That is why I post these YouTube videos daily. All right, boys, I appreciate you. Peace.